Hi guys, this is going to be my first update video in 2021. So, yeah, what a first week I had in 2021 already. Right at the back, leader of England, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Mr. Alas, has decided to put us in a new lockdown again. And it's a national lockdown, which means that all non-essential shops close and you can only shop for essential items. And it's kind of back to the lockdown we had back in March, meaning that you can only do one form of exercise a day, which sounds a bit Illuminati if you ask me. And yeah, and then he said people from support bubbles can still support one another. So luckily I have two support workers from LD Awareness, Ian and Jerry, who I've known since 2018 in a much more simpler time. Although we were faced with Donald Trump still being president, but he'll be leaving soon. Yay! Goodbye, Trump! And yeah, and also I have a fitness trainer, Dan. So he'll be seeing me later today, and we'll be going out for a walk and doing some multi-gym exercises. So I have a multi-gym which used to be a computer room back during peacetime, and back then we had Dell Dimensions running Windows XP, and back then, I had a desktop running Windows 98 and Windows XP, and I used to like the world more back then, as it was a lot more peaceful. We had computers in every room, well we still do, but we weren't in lockdowns, we were able to get on with our daily lives. New electronic games would be coming for many years to come, and yeah, and one of my most memorable desktops that I had in my room, I've been thinking about it this morning. One of my desktops that I remember having in my bedroom in 2011, well, I bought it for Christmas 2010, and it was a Packard Bell iExtreme. And that one has a Core 2 quad processor, and it had Windows 7 Home Premium. And I remember a few weeks after I had it, it decided to self-update its BIOS from a Packard Bell BIOS to an Acer BIOS. And when I turned my computer on, that desktop on at the time, I was like, wow, it's got a different BIOS screen. And also the recovery software changed from Packard Bell to Acer e-recovery, because yeah, at the time Packard Bell were owned by Acer. And yeah, Acer were in control of my desktop back then. So yeah, I was thinking, this is strange. Why would I suddenly have an Acer BIOS splash screen on a Packard Bell desktop? Anyway, next week I got an exciting computer project I'll be working on with Ian, as Ian wants to set up one of his old MSI Windtop desktops that he had since 2009. What a wonderful times they were. And yeah, back in 2009, the Windtop was running Windows XP, so I'm able to upgrade it to Windows 7. Fortunately, it can't run Windows 10 because the processor's too old, but the best it can take is Windows 7, and I can get all the drivers from the MSI website still. And I thought today I would show you the desktop that I will be working on and its specifications. So get it from the good old CNET. So this is the desktop I will be working on next week on the specs. So this one is the AE1900, and it has an Intel Atom processor running at 1.6 GHz. It's a single core. is not going to be as powerful as mine. And it has 1GB of RAM. And I'm going to be upgrading it to, well, Ian's going to be upgrading it to 2GB of RAM. And we're also going to be swapping the hard drive, because we went on a website called Mr. Memory, and they gave Ian an offer when he was ordering the RAM. He gave Ian an offer to buy a new SSD for it, and now it's going to have a 240GB Kingston SSD, and it came with Windows XP, and it also comes with a disk drive as well, but it'll be much quicker to install Windows 7 from a USB flash drive. So, yeah, so this one comes with Wi-Fi as well. Everybody needs Wi-Fi these days. And Windows XP Home. Yeah, it came with XP Home Edition. But not anymore, because next week I will be upgrading the Ian's MSI Wintop to Windows 7 Professional. Hey! And I think it deserves a Windows 7 startup sound, because I will be upgrading a Wintop to Windows 7 Professional. Hey! It's the good old Windows 7! Yay! So, yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing whilst I'm at work next week. I'm going to be helping out Ian. Ayuda! Yeah, I'll be helping out Ian with his MSI Wintop for his son Ralphie. And I'm going to be installing Abe's Odyssey and Exodus for Ralphie, and I expect he'll enjoy playing those games. And also, Ian is going to help me if I get my new, because I have plans to upgrade my motherboard in my PC Specialist desktop now, since it has gone out of warranty. It's 3 years gone now, so yeah, I'm going to try and get hold of a Ryzen 5000 motherboard bundle, but because they're on popular demand at the moment, I'll probably have to go for an Intel 10th gen, and then maybe later in the year I will be able to build an all-out AMD Ryzen desktop PC after passing my probation. So I reckon I should get what I can get hold of in the meantime, and it will still be more powerful than my i9 9900KF that I bought last year. In fact, I'd possibly be able to get hold of a 10900KF. So, yeah, so I'm going to have some nice IT projects to get on with next week, some computer projects. And also, GBL Pro is going to be enhancing my Doctor Who Howl theme MIDI, and there's some missing notes in some of the tracks, like in the brass section, he missed out the climax chords. Now that I've phased out the bass line, GBL Pro will be able to add in the climax chords and fix some things that he didn't fix when he first created the MIDI. So I'll be uploading an edited update MIDI of the 1980s Doctor Who theme. And also, I got HD Magic trying to isolate the bassline, and hopefully we'll get the clean howl bassline from the 5.1. And to end this video, I'm going to leave you guys with a demo of what the old leaked bassline. I managed to splice some samples from one of Joel's videos from the restoration of Doctor Who, as he showed off his Howl theme multitrack. And this is what I managed to get off from the leaked bassline, which what I would want to add in my multitrack one day, but I doubt I'll be getting the leaked bassline anytime soon. So, yeah, this is going to be your sneak preview on what the 1980s leaked bassline sounds like. Here we go! Yeah, that's the closest I'm ever gonna get to the leaked bassline. Unless HD Magic manages to clean it up, of course. But if he does a really good cleanup of the 5.1 baseline from 2008. Then yeah, I will upload my own edits to the Howl baseline. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on Twitch. And hopefully I will beat him, dog, and then I'll be able to aim to beat Namesom's world record after. I'm out!